Have you ever wondered how digitalization has revolutionized global trade? To appreciate the scale of this transformation, let's journey back to the dawn of trade. Picture a time before the internet, before currency, even before written language. We're talking about the barter system, the earliest form of trade, where goods were exchanged directly for other goods. It was simple, yet limited. The value of goods was subjective, and the scope of trade was restricted to local communities. Then came a game changer, the invention of currency. This universal medium of exchange broadened the horizons of trade, enabling transactions beyond immediate geographical boundaries. But even then, trade was still a slow process, constrained by the speed of transportation and communication. Imagine a merchant in the ancient world, setting off on a perilous journey along the Silk Road, armed with nothing more than a compass, a map, and a fervent hope that his goods would find a market thousands of miles away. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the East and the West, was a significant milestone in the history of global trade. It facilitated not just the exchange of goods but also ideas, cultures, and technologies. But even so, the challenges were formidable. Limited reach, slow transportation, and communication barriers made global trade a high-risk venture. The lack of real-time information meant that merchants often gambled with their livelihoods, never knowing for sure whether their goods would find a market or whether they would get a fair price. Fast forward to today, and it's clear that the landscape of global trade has been transformed. The dawn of trade was marked by simplicity and limitations. The present, however, is characterized by complexity, speed, and limitless possibilities, thanks to digitalization. But this transformation didn't happen overnight, so stay with us as we explore how we transitioned from the barter system to the digital age of global trade. With the advent of the internet, the world of trade experienced a seismic shift. The internet, this groundbreaking technology of the late 20th century, ushered in a new era of global trade, redefining the very fabric of commerce. Imagine a world where information, once confined to libraries and archives, was suddenly available at the click of a button. The internet democratized access to knowledge, and in doing so, unlocked unprecedented opportunities for trade. With information now readily accessible, businesses could reach out to consumers across the globe, breaking down barriers and opening up new markets. But the internet did more than just connect businesses to consumers. It also facilitated connections between businesses themselves. Suppliers could now find buyers thousands of miles away, and manufacturers could source materials from the farthest corners of the globe. This created a complex, interconnected web of trade relationships, a global marketplace where anyone could participate. The internet also brought about a revolution in how trade was conducted. Transactions became faster, more efficient, and more transparent. Businesses could now track shipments in real time, manage inventories with precision, and execute transactions with the click of a button. This digital transformation was not without its challenges. It required businesses to adapt and evolve, to learn new skills and adopt new technologies. But those who embraced this change found themselves at the forefront of a new, dynamic era of global trade. As we entered the 21st century, another game-changer was waiting in the wings: e-commerce. This new form of trade, powered by the internet, would take the world by storm, further reshaping the landscape of global trade. But that's a story for the next scene. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of e-commerce and its explosive growth. E-commerce has taken the world by storm, reshaping the way we buy and sell. This isn't just a minor shift, but a seismic transformation that's been shaking the foundations of global trade. It's a phenomenon that's been picking up speed ever since the advent of the internet in the late 20th century. Let's talk numbers. In the past decade alone, global e-commerce sales have skyrocketed from a mere $1 trillion in 2012 to a staggering $4 trillion in 2020. That's a fourfold increase in just 8 years. And this growth doesn't seem to be slowing down. By some estimates, e-commerce could account for more than a quarter of all retail sales by 2023. But e-commerce isn't just about numbers, it's about the fundamental change in the way businesses operate and consumers shop. With the advent of digital platforms, the marketplace has moved from physical stores to online spaces. This shift has democratized trade, making it accessible to anyone with an internet connection. Major digital platforms like Amazon and Alibaba are at the heart of this revolution. They've become the new powerhouses of global trade, serving as both marketplaces and intermediaries. From a small business in rural India selling handmade crafts to a multinational corporation in New York distributing electronics, These platforms have connected sellers to buyers like never before. However, the rise of e-commerce hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. Traditional brick-and-mortar stores have faced immense challenges, struggling to keep up with the pace of digitalization. Many have been forced to shut down, while others have had to reinvent themselves to stay relevant. Moreover, the dominance of major platforms has raised concerns about market concentration and unfair competition. There are worries about data privacy and digital security. And then there's the digital divide, the gap between those who have access to digital technologies and those who don't. However, as with any major shift, the digitalization of trade has not been without its challenges. In the face of unprecedented change, challenges and opportunities emerge. As we delve into the digital transformation of global trade, we mustn't overlook the obstacles that come with this new territory. Firstly, there's the issue of digital security. With the increasing volume of transactions taking place online, the potential for cyber attacks and data breaches has never been higher. Businesses, big and small, are finding themselves in the crosshairs of cybercriminals seeking to exploit vulnerabilities in their digital defenses. This has led to an arms race of sorts, with companies investing heavily in cybersecurity measures to safeguard their operations and the sensitive data of their customers. Secondly, we have the question of data privacy. In our digital age, data is the new gold. Companies harvest vast amounts of information from their customers, often without their explicit consent or knowledge. This raises serious ethical questions about the ownership and use of personal data, and how to protect individuals' privacy in an increasingly interconnected world. Lastly, there's the digital divide. Despite the undeniable benefits of digitalization, not everyone has equal access to these advancements. Many regions around the world, particularly in developing countries, lack the necessary infrastructure to participate fully in the digital economy. This digital divide threatens to exacerbate existing inequalities and leave millions behind in the race towards the future. But it's not all doom and gloom. With these challenges come incredible opportunities. Digitalization offers unprecedented market access for small businesses. Thanks to e-commerce platforms, a small-scale artisan in rural Africa can sell their products to customers across the globe, opening up possibilities for economic growth and prosperity that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. In addition, the digital revolution has the potential to drive economic growth on a global scale. As businesses streamline their operations and reach new markets, productivity increases, leading to job creation and a boost in global GDP. As we navigate these challenges and opportunities, it's crucial to consider the role of policy in shaping our digital future. Governments and international bodies play a pivotal role in navigating the digital trade landscape. As digital trade continues to reshape economies, these entities are tasked with balancing the need for economic growth against concerns for data privacy, digital security, and fair market access. In response, many have begun to adapt their policies and regulations. For instance, we've seen a surge in legislation aimed at protecting consumer data and ensuring cybersecurity. Moreover, international bodies such as the World Trade Organization are evolving too. They've been more proactive in addressing digital trade issues, setting rules for e-commerce, and providing a platform for negotiation and dispute resolution. Recent trends suggest a significant shift towards more inclusive and fair digital trade policies. These aim to level the playing field and ensure that even smaller economies can reap the benefits of digital trade. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: global trade will continue to evolve. What does the future hold for global trade in the digital age? A question that's on the lips of many. As we navigate this digital revolution, global trade is poised for a seismic transformation. The advent of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and the Internet of Things will continue to streamline and revolutionize trade processes. They promise to enhance efficiency, transparency, and security while reducing costs. Meanwhile, the global economic power structure is shifting. Emerging economies are harnessing digital technologies to leapfrog traditional development paths, opening up markets previously inaccessible. However, this future isn't without its challenges. Digital security and data privacy remain key concerns. Governments and international bodies will need to adapt and evolve their policies to ensure a fair and secure digital trade environment. Only time will reveal the full impact of digitalization on global trade. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.